A chimpanzee has canine teeth sharp enough to tear through skin in a single bite. A gorilla can generate over 1,300 pounds of bite force. A lion has retractable claws built specifically for killing. Even a house cat sitting on your couch right now has claws designed for combat. And then there's you. No claws, no fangs, no horns, no venom, no armored skin, soft, slow, and completely unarmed compared to almost every other predator or prey animal on the planet. So how exactly did the species that ended up ruling the entire planet get here without a single natural weapon? Let's actually look at what we're working with because it's worse than most people realize. Human canine teeth are basically decorative at this point. They're barely longer than the teeth next to them. Compare that to a chimpanzee, whose canines can be over an inch long and razor sharp, easily capable of causing catastrophic damage in a single bite. Our nails are flat and soft, nothing like the hooked claws found on almost every serious predator. Our skin tears easily, bruises easily, and offers zero protection against anything sharper than a fingernail. If you stripped away every tool, every weapon, every piece of technology a human has ever made, and put you next to almost any mid-sized predator, you would lose. And it's not like we evolved somewhere safe. Early humans lived alongside saber-toothed cats, cave hyenas, and giant crocodiles. Fossil evidence from South Africa shows hominin skulls with puncture marks that match leopard canines almost perfectly. We weren't just occasionally threatened by predators. For most of our evolutionary history, we were regularly on the menu. So logically, evolution should have given us something. Thicker skin, sharper nails, bigger teeth, something. Instead, we ended up with soft skin, blunt nails, and teeth built for chewing fruit and grain, not for tearing into another animal. It's honestly a strange design choice for a species that spent millions of years being actively hunted. Here's the theory that's been the leading explanation for decades. Bipedalism. Walking upright freed up our hands entirely. And once your hands are free, you don't need your body to be a weapon anymore, because your hands can hold one. A sharpened rock does more damage than a claw. A thrown spear works from a distance no bite radius could ever match. Evolution essentially made a trade. It took away built-in weapons and gave us something dramatically more efficient, the ability to create weapons that could be upgraded infinitely, something no claw or fang could ever do. And the timeline actually backs this up. The oldest confirmed stone tools date back roughly 3.3 million years, found at a site called Lomekwi in Kenya, predating even the genus Homo. That means tool use may have started before we were even fully modern humans. We were already outsourcing our weaponry before evolution finished building the rest of us. Honestly, imagine if it had gone the other way. Imagine showing up to a job interview with actual retractable claws. Imagine getting cut off in traffic and being biologically capable of just ending the argument on the spot. We'd have a very different customer service industry. Road rage would have a body count. It's probably for the best evolution went with car keys instead of claws. But here's where the simple explanation runs into a problem, because losing natural weapons wasn't actually risk-free. It happened over millions of years, which means for a huge stretch of that time, early humans were unarmed both biologically and technologically. Stone tools didn't fully replace physical defense capability overnight. There's a massive window, potentially over 1 million years, where our ancestors had already lost significant natural weaponry, but hadn't yet developed reliable enough tools or weapons to fully compensate. That's an incredibly dangerous evolutionary gap to survive. So how did we make it through that window? The answer that's gaining traction among anthropologists isn't tools at all. It's groups, cooperation. A single unarmed human loses to a leopard every time. 20 unarmed humans throwing rocks together, screaming in coordinated bursts, working as one unit can drive off almost any predator on Earth. Researchers studying modern hunter-gatherer societies have documented exactly this. Group mobbing behavior, loud coordinated noise, and thrown objects are still used today to scare off large predators, even without a single traditional weapon involved. Chimpanzees do a limited version of this too, but nothing compared to the scale and coordination humans developed. Some scientists now argue that social cooperation itself became our real weapon, arguably more effective long-term than any claw or fang could ever be. Clean story. We traded weapons for tools and teamwork. Case closed. Except there's one detail that complicates the whole thing. Human hands, especially the proportions of our palms and fingers, appear to be specifically well suited for forming a fist. In 2012, researchers at the University of Utah published a study arguing that the human hand may have evolved its exact shape, partly to make punching more effective and safer for the puncher, not just to improve fine motor control for tool use. Their argument was that a clenched fist allows humans to strike with significantly more force while protecting the delicate bones of the hand from breaking on impact. If true, that means we didn't fully give up on being a weapon. We just moved the weapon from our teeth to our knuckles. That finding is still debated. Some researchers argue the shape of our hands evolved almost entirely for tool use and dexterity, and any punching advantage is just an accidental side effect, not something evolution selected for on purpose. Nobody's fully settled the argument yet. So maybe the real answer isn't that we lost our natural weapons, maybe it's that we relocated them. Out of our mouths, off our fingertips, and into our minds, our hands, and the group standing beside us. Every rock ever thrown, every spear ever sharpened, every fist ever clenched in defense, all of it traces back to a species that showed up to the fight with nothing built in and somehow figured out how to win anyway. We didn't lose the arms race. We just stopped fighting it the way everyone else did. If your brain enjoyed peeling back a mystery like this one, that's the whole point of this channel. Like this video, subscribe, and let's keep peeling.